Vice President and Education Secretary Sara Duterte is no longer pursuing confidential funds for her offices. The Senate goes the way of their House counterparts, cutting secret funds of non-security agencies. Prices are up again for some basic goods. Even power rates are more expensive ahead of the holidays. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's a roundup of stories we're watching now. I'm Bel Gregorio. The Office of the Vice President will no longer pursue its request for a 500 million peso confidential fund. During the budget deliberations at the Senate, VP Sara Duterte said they deemed the request to be divisive. As the second-in-command, Duterte noted that she, quote, swore to keep the country peaceful and strong. The issue on CIFs has taken the center stage in budget hearings the past months, with the lower house realigning the funds to security agencies.
Hindi na po ipursue, hindi na po itutuloy ng Office of the Vice President ang original na mungkahi para sa confidential funds. Bakit? Dahil po nakikita natin may tendency magkawatak-watak o magiging divisive itong issue na ito. At dahil dito, ang naniniwala ang ating Vice Presidente na siya ay nanumpa na panatiliing mapayapa at matatag ang bansang Pilipinas. Kaya hindi na po niya ipursue ang proposal for confidential funds.
DepEd, which VP Sara also heads, likewise is not pursuing its request for a 150 peso confidential fund in 2024. In other news, prices of several commodities are once again up in several markets in Metro Manila. Red onions are now selling for 220 pesos a kilo, more expensive by 30 pesos. White onions are cheaper by about 10 pesos per kilo. On the other hand, the price of imported rice has increased by 3 pesos. This means a kilo of the variant now goes for 45 pesos up to 63 pesos. Prices of local rice remains the same at 45 pesos to 65 pesos per kilo. Meantime, medium-sized eggs are pricier at nearly 10 pesos a piece, up from last month's 8.50. Poultry farmers explain that demand for egg usually rises in the last part of the year. That's because eggs are used to make cakes, flans, and other delicacies for holiday celebrations. Aside from this, poultry farmers also find it hard to grow their flock due to the threat of bird flu.
Kahit anumang protocol mo, kung wala naman yung bakuna protocol para saan yan? Para sa smuggle. Ano say nung protocol kung wala naman yung bakuna?
Meralco is raising power rates this month on the back of higher transmission charge. Power rates will be more expensive by 23 centavos per kilowatt hour. For households consuming 200 kilowatt hours, you will see a 47 peso increase in your November electric bill. For those consuming 300 kilowatt hours, an increase of 70 pesos to 117 pesos will be added to your monthly bill. Meralco attributes this to higher transmission and ancillary charges. This is the third straight month that the power distributor hiked its electricity rate. We're bringing you more stories after this quick break. Keep it here on One News. Thanks for staying with us here on One News Now. I'm Bella Gregorio. The Senate adopts the House's decision to cut confidential and intelligence funds in the General Appropriations Bill. The slash is about 300 million pesos, bringing CIF allocation to 9.82 billion pesos. The economic team, through Senate Finance Committee Chair Sunny Angara, explained their thought process.
Thought process, Your Honor, is who requested for it, and what was the justification for it, and did it contribute to that agency's mandate?
It's good to know that on paper may sinusunod ang ating budget team to as far as CIF is concerned, but when they drafted the NEP, mukhang na-disregard din po in my opinion.
Recall that Senator Risa Ontiveros proposed a ban on the use of contingency funds to increase the CIFs of civilian agencies. She particularly does not want a repeat of fund transfer between the offices of the President and Vice President, which has become the subject of a petition filed before the Supreme Court. In sports, 3 of the 4 spots in the UAAP Season 86 men's basketball tournament are now taken. The NU Bulldogs got one after beating the FEU Tamarao 68-57. The team now looks to obtain the twice-to-beat advantage ahead of the Final Four. League leader UP Fighting Maroons have also formalized their entry into the semis. They took down the UE Red Warriors 79-72 and in the process got their 5th straight Final Four appearance. The De La Salle Green Archers, meantime, got the 3rd semi-slot after winning against the Adamson Soaring Falcons 69-57. This is La Salle's 5th straight win in the tournament. Meanwhile, the Ateneo Blue Eagles are hoping to get the final semi-spot after eliminating the USC Tigers. Ateneo is currently at 5th spot in the standings with a 5-6 win-loss record. Grey's Anatomy actor Patrick Dempsey is People Magazine's sexiest man alive. He took over the title from 2022 honoree and Marvel star Chris Evans. The 57-year-old actor said he was completely shocked when he heard the news and thought it was a joke. Dempsey has grown in popularity over the years, starring in nearly 250 episodes of Grey's Anatomy. The Hollywood strike is finally over after the Actors' Union reached a tentative deal with major studios. The 3-year contract must be approved by the union's board and its members. After nearly 4 months, the strike ended at 12 a.m. on Thursday. This is the longest strike for film and TV actors in Hollywood. The union had fought for better residual pays, safeguards against artificial intelligence, and other contract concerns. One News Now will be back tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. I'm Bella Gregorio. We are One News, all sides, all the time.